God bless you. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. It is Friday, March 14th, and tomorrow I'll be running my first half marathon. Yay! Okay, so this video actually started a little differently than expected. I already filmed a couple of times this week. But the last time I filmed was, I think, Wednesday morning, and ever since I didn't film anything. I barely filmed anything on Monday anyways. I wanted to film all week, to film the week leading up to this half marathon, but work was crazy, studying was crazy, life was crazy, and I think mentally and spiritually I felt a little nervous and stressed. So filming on top of all of that, I felt just like not quite ready, not quite there mentally and able to remember to film all the time. Anyway, so I think I'll just put in here all the little clips and snippets throughout the week that I filmed. Good morning. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is Monday right now, March 10th. I was a little dead on here for a couple of weeks now. Understandable, I think. I've been studying my butt away for the CPA. I have the exam actually in 3 weeks. I already scheduled it, March 29th. So hopefully, fingers crossed, once that is out of the way, I can document a little more again, because this is so fun. I missed it. But, sorry. This week, I really wanted to get back because on Saturday, I have my half marathon. The Zoom San Francisco half marathon. We're gonna run like alongside the coast. We will run trails and we will run 300 feet of elevation 4 times. So I think it's gonna be a little more challenging than a normal straight marathon. I think the San Francisco half marathon was pretty much just straight. However, on that day the weather was disgusting. So maybe it's gonna be same. Anyways, I am on one of my last runs. I did my longest run for this little stretch last week. It was 10 miles, not 12 miles, and my knee did not start hurting at all. After that, I did another 5-miler, and today I will do another 5-miler. And after that, I might do 2 more runs, but those will more be like 3 miles and 2 miles, just to get moving a little bit. It is 7 a.m. I'm planning to run between 7 and 8, then go home, maybe even pick up some breakfast on the way, and start my work. It is Monday, a normal work day, Monday, but I also recently got sunglasses that are sporty, running themed, and they have prescription. However, I think it's still a tiny bit too dark for these. I mean, the sun is barely coming out, but I see the sunrise right over there, which means I just drove to my favorite running spot here in Sunnyvale. It's at the shore. I'm gonna see a sunrise while running. I've never ran here this early, so this is gonna be fun. It is 44 degrees outside right now. I just checked. Currently, the temperature in San Francisco is exactly the same. It is, for me, it's freezing right now. I double layered my jacket, I double layered my pants, I do have gloves, I have my headband, I have something to warm my ears, so keep them warm, and I will try my best. I mean, you're supposed to warm up when running, right? But I'm such a baby when it comes to the cold. I hate freezing. Anyways, let's try this out. 44 degrees with 2 jackets, and see if that's gonna be my running outfit for Saturday. Have some fun, enjoy the view, enjoy a podcast, and then we'll have breakfast. Number 2. See you soon. This was a great run. A little bit over, I don't know if no, it doesn't work. Over 5 miles. I have to go number 2 though, so bad. TMI, I think, but apologies. So I will not be picking up any breakfast right now. Maybe we'll get lunch today out. I don't know, but I have to poop so bad. I gotta go home ASAP. To be honest, this felt so easy. Mile 2 was the hardest. During Mile 2 I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do 4 miles. But then I noticed, no, this is just my mind playing tricks on me, being lazy. There's no reason why my body wouldn't be able to do 5 miles. There's no reason to be scared that my knee starts hurting because I already did 5 miles like 3 days ago and was fine. Plus 5 miles is like not even half of 12 miles. So my knee's not gonna start hurting. That's just an excuse. Which is why I didn't did just 5 miles. And honestly, the last 3 miles were super easy. And my last mile was weirdly the fastest. It was 10:06, I think. And the first mile was like 10:46. And everything in between was also in between. So yeah, it was a good one. Let's get home, make breakfast, get to work, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy Wednesday. It's my last workout day today, or was before the marathon. How exciting. Now it is 3 o'clock on Friday. I set up all my stuff that I need for the half marathon tomorrow, and I have to head to church right after work today because we have an event today and tomorrow too, right after the half marathon. So that's gonna be interesting to see how I'll survive that. But to make sure that I have enough time to show y'all what I have planned. So this is my gear for the day tomorrow. When it comes to clothing, it's gonna be, I think, around 45 degrees when we are running. We are running in San Francisco in March, so it's gonna be quite cold. So on top of just sports bra, I have a long sleeve shirt, and I will be wearing 2 zippers on top of one another. They're both quite thin, the like Lululemon jacket, running jacket, consistency yoga jacket, high socks. I will double layer my pants. That's like my little secret. I've always run this way in the morning. It helps so much. Then I will take gloves. I'm also gonna have a headband to warm my ears, as well as where are my headphones actually? Oh, right there. Headphones, warm my ears too. And then I have a like little, what is that, scarf? And that will hopefully keep me warm. My running vest, which I love, I'll have 2 water bottles, or like 1 water bottle and 1 with electrolytes. This is my favorite flavor, Element Watermelon. I will probably put in the bigger one, and then here I'll have just water. When it comes to during the run nutrition, I'm gonna take 5 times 100 calories or 25 grams of carbs worth of gummies. I've always ran with gummies, so that's how I train. I'm not gonna change anything. And my sweet spot is to start on the gummies on mile 4, even if I don't feel like I need it yet. If I do mile 4 and then every 2 miles, it should get me through it. Plus this run is actually also gonna be with hills. I've never trained with hills before. And then pre-run, I'm gonna be hydrating in the car. We have about an hour of a car ride. And this is all post. I might have this Rice Krispie also pre-run right before we leave the car. And then post-run, because I have quite a busy afternoon, I'll have the 2 protein bars ready if I want it right after the run, so that I have time to drive home in case I don't want to stop anywhere to eat. For shoes, my normal Saucony that are like 2 sizes bigger than I expected, but literally this is such a good tip that I got from a running specialist, to get your running shoes 1 to 2 sizes bigger than you think you need, because when you run a lot, your feet kind of like swell up, I guess. Anyways, no issues with those whatsoever. And then another thing I'm gonna do is, not sure if I'll use that, but I'm gonna take some clothes to change for afterwards, so that if I want to, I can actually drive home not being drenched in sweat and icky and smelly. So yeah. The other thing that I've also made sure to do is to eat good over the last couple of days. I did increase my carbs and lowered my fats and protein as well, starting yesterday, so not that long. And for some reason, for a couple of days already, I've been really craving dumplings. So I've got me some dumplings right now. The package is like a joke how much is in there. I mean, it is only like 250 calories, I think, for the whole package. Understandable that there's only, what, 8 pieces in there? But I couldn't bother with going to get them in a restaurant. I'll eat those, get some more work done, drive to church, pray that I won't be home until too late tonight, because tomorrow morning we gotta get up at 5 o'clock. Hot and spicy. I don't like spicy. Morning. It's race day and the hardest part is done. We got up at a decent time, with enough time. I got up at 5. It's now 5:45. Drinking on my first liter of water. Having my bagel now, half with just butter and half with cream cheese. I have now almost 3 hours to digest this, so this should be more than enough time. I'm planning to leave the house in 45 minutes at 6:30 because I have to be there at 7:45 the latest, and that should give me enough time to closer to the stop at a Starbucks and use the restroom one more time. So happy race day. So this is kind of a bittersweet moment. This is the last bagel from the bagel pack that I got right before the original marathon race day plan. So beginning of February, I always freeze my bagels and I just use them up throughout the weeks whenever I needed a bagel in the morning before my run. And this is literally the last one. Also the marmalade, the blueberry jam, I got specifically for the race day carb up for the last half marathon that I never ran. And I just finished the box. I'm the only one really eating bagels and blueberry jam here. It's like a circle moment.
It is now 7:15. It's getting bright. I left my house around 6:30, just at my potty spot. I'm about 20 minutes out and I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I'm not able to go number 2. And if you know what I know, you know this is not a good sign pre-run. It's like my worst nightmare to have to go use the bathroom during this marathon. Because I don't think there's an option either, since it's more or less partially a trail run. But let's think positive. I still have over an hour before we start running. Actually, no. 7:50. Yeah, I have an hour and 15 minutes. So let's pray that I'll be able to go number 2 when we get there and use one of those like potty pads. Sorry if it's TMI. But anyways, besides that, I'm feeling good. I had no coffee this morning because I wanted to limit reflux as much as possible. So I had an energy drink. Energy drinks pre-long run always helped me a lot. So I had that. I feel really good. I'm so excited. I feel like a kid on Christmas. Right now I'm in a mindset and spirit where I'm literally super excited for every single mile. You know, sometimes you go on runs and you're like, I just want to get to mile 4 because that's when I'm going to be done, kind of thing. Like the last 5-miler I had was like that. I just wanted to get to mile 5, really. But this one, I'm really excited for every single mile. One thing that I still have to do is download some podcasts. I never really listen to music. Like in general, I'm not a big music person. I love music, but I don't listen to it on my own time. But I have to download some podcasts. And we're good to go. There's going to be 200 people running this race, so it's a very small half marathon. Usually the like people count is in the thousands, I think, especially for like San Francisco marathon, or like 15,000 or something running that thing. So this is a smaller one, but I'm excited. Okay, it is now 8:03. I checked in, have my bib and secured. I still didn't go poop, so I'll try my best right now to wish me luck. I'm really scared about this. Besides that, it's quite chilly, but that's expected. It is beautiful weather. The sun is already coming out. We're gonna have such a great time. Let's go run a half marathon. 30 seconds! Yeah!
Have fun out there! The half marathon is on their way!
Two miles down, 9:47. Way too fast for my life.
Time.
Mile 3 has brutal stairs, so I'm walking them because I still got 10 miles. Mile 4 with a lot of hills. 13 minutes. That's not bad. 5 miles. 10-21 seconds. 6 miles. Almost halfway there. Mile 7. 13 minutes, 5 seconds. We're over halfway done. Just hit mile 8. Honestly, can't remember the pace for this one, but we're still running. Look who's there! You're almost there! You made it! Woo! Mile 9. This is literally my favorite part. We get to watch some houses. Isn't it beautiful? I love doing this. Like, this is nice. I could run here all day. Plus, it's downhill now, so I'm feeling good. But right after this is gonna be my least favorite part, which is like a mile and a half just up, like a slide up. Very annoying. 3 more to go. We are almost there. Finish. Final stretch. 11 miles. I refilled my electrolytes. Disgusting. Nothing compared to Element. Element is so much tastier. But anyways, 2 more miles. Just crossing the Golden Gate Bridge, or underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. Guess what? I just hit 12 miles. 1 more mile to go. Let's do this. Please, I can see the finish line. We're almost there. I made it. We made it. Time 2:34. Oh my goodness. We did it. 2 hours and 34 minutes. This was so fun. I loved it. This is not gonna be the last one. The weather was amazing. The experience was amazing. I feel great right now. Honestly, I just want to take a shower. I really want a coffee. And I'm good. Let's see how I'll feel in a little bit. Okay, let me recap. It was still great. It was difficult, but the thing is, you know, you expect a half marathon to be difficult. So going in knowing that there's gonna be a few miles in between that are a little harder is like expected. And frankly, the first 3 miles were probably the hardest. The first mile I got really scared because I went out way too fast. I had a 9:15 or something at my first one. That was way too fast for my liking. But at least that bought me, I guess, a little bit of time towards the end, where I had some 13 and 14 minute miles. I don't know if I got into the 14th, but I definitely got into the 13th for the last half of it, I think. The breaks of running, like whenever there was a steep hill, I decided to just walk it. I didn't even try to run it, because walking itself would get your heart rate so high that if you were to run it, it would eat up so much of your energy that towards the end it would probably not have been enjoyable at all, the race. So I think my strategy was really good. I also really enjoyed that it was a smaller race. There were 200 participants in the half marathon.
which meant in the beginning everyone was running together, and I got so annoyed by all these people around me that I can only imagine running like that for 13 miles during like a race where thousands of people participate is gonna be annoying. So I kind of like this one. We did like 2 little loops, and then we went straight out under the bridge to like a viewpoint up to Land's End, and then we turned around all the way to the checkpoint, the Land's End checkpoint. I had people with me, like I was passing some, then some passed me, so I always saw people, but then on the way back I kind of like lost them all, and I was almost running by myself the whole thing, and that was actually really nice. There were still a lot of people just, you know, strolling, doing their own jogging, not part of the marathon, because the trail wasn't secluded or like crossed off for the marathon itself. But that was nice. Like I could do some people watching, some house watching. The time went by so fast, and I had my headphones on the whole thing, but I didn't listen to any music or any podcast the whole time. I was just running by myself, which honestly not really by myself. I think not having music on really helped me to use that time to talk to Jesus a little bit, and having this feeling that I wasn't really running by myself. I got a lot of messages from sisters. They prayed and they wished me luck. That was also really, really heartwarming. I didn't expect that. Everyone has just so much going on in their own lives. What am I that people think of me? So that really means the world. And made my day. It went by so fast. Did I say that already? The whole thing went by so fast, and I feel good in the in the middle by mile 6, 7, 8, maybe 8. My hips started hurting a little bit on the right side, but then it stopped hurting again. Maybe it go numb. My feet definitely are gonna be a little sore, but besides that, I think I'll just feel like after a long run, after a 10-miler when I get home, even though there were a lot of hills, especially the going down. I've never trained that. I know that goes a lot on the chins and also on the quads, so they will probably be sore tomorrow, but I'm feeling good right now. I'm getting hungry, but I'm not hungry anyways. I'm in cloud 9. This was so nice. This is definitely not gonna be my last one. So if you're watching this, and I know a lot of my Vine girls might be watching this too. If you're watching this and you wanna run a half marathon and you wanna have fun running a half marathon, because that's my main priority. I want everybody to fall in love with running. It's just such an instant gratification if you run properly. It's just the best feeling ever. So if you want this, let me help you. Let me write you a plan. Let me guide you through it. Let me be there for you in prayers and to give you mental strength and the little kick in your butt when you don't want to go run. I'd love that. Let's get Vine Church running. And even if you're not from Vine Church, if you just want to get running, let me know. I'll help you. Anyways, gotta feed my tummy now. I'll see you soon. Good night.